high-resolution color graphics.
This land of high technology.
The revolution in technology that made the information age possible.
Those kids are not afraid of computers.
Up-to-date news for out-of-date tech. Hello, this is not your normal This Week in Retro. This is just a short show of outtakes to keep you company over the festive period. In fact, this should go out on New Year's Eve, so we hope you have a wonderful new year. And, Dave, have you got any New Year's Eve parties planned this year?
No. I used to do Hogmanay. I used to go out and get absolutely destroyed in Hogmanay every year, drinking till 6 or 7 in the morning as a tradition here. But I'm too old and broken for it now. I'm quite often in bed just after midnight. I can't be bothered with it now.
I normally find that I've overdone it over Christmas so much. You know, both socially and in other aspects, that I just need to stay at home quietly with Lily and the cat. And we'll watch
Gizmo.
Jules Holland or something like that. Yeah, with Gizmo. Chris, you'll be out for a wild one, won't you?
No, not a wild one. I've got a party to go to with a few choice friends and some choice drinks that I may have already purchased to take along to it. But
we can see them next to you. You finished them.
I do like to practice. I'm generally at that age where you go, we'll go along, but we won't stay to see the new year in. But then you end up doing it anyway. So We'll see what happens. Excellent.
Yep. Well, all we've got for you today on this show is outtakes. Duncan has been quietly gathering the outtakes from all the shows throughout the year. And, God help us, it involves BMX bikes. It involves discovering what Duncan eats while he edits. Anything else in there, guys? I can't remember what else is in there.
Involves people finally seeing behind the scenes of you and me bullying Chris.
It does
There's
happen.
a lot of that.
It does happen.
This is very much more a visual one, so we're sorry if you're used to listening to us, but it's going to be a lot shorter than normal. This will be 10 minutes or so of outtakes, and we've got the same again to keep you company next week. Not the same outtakes, obviously, different outtakes next week. Otherwise, that would be a bit odd, and that will keep you company until we come back the following week. So once again, Happy New Year. Hope you've had a wonderful Christmas and enjoy us being more unprofessional than we normally are. Take care. And I'll start recording because Duncan will like this too. When you were a kid, did all the kids on your estate have BMX bikes?
Yes, and I had a super burner, a rally super burner.
Hang on, I won't be able to hear you, but did you have this?
Oh, what is it? Duncan, what did you have? You need to let us know. Oh, yes! Oh, that is so good.
Street Wolf?
That is so good. That's like what was it? Oh, don't tell me. Street Hawk. That's the BMX version of Street Hawk.
So on now to this week's question of the week, community question of the week, which you can participate in at reddit.com/r/this week in retro, where you can also submit stories for us to consider and upvote other stories for us to consider for inclusion in the show. And this week's question of the week is Chris.
Chris is the question of the week. Did anyone have answers for Chris?
Oh, you suck.
Before we go on, sorry, my green screen's playing up because I think the lights changed, so you can see it sort of buzzing behind me. I'm just going to try and fix this.
I just assumed you'd lost your ear.
No, sorry, Duncan. See, the colour is not consistent across it, you see. Let's try that. That's not going to work. Oh, I've gone.
That's better.
That's fine. That's... I think it's filtering the wrong bit, Neil.
What's going on there?
It looks like it's filtering everything but green.
Yeah, have you set it to blue?
Hang on, yeah. What's going on here? Pick screen colour, right. Why can't it see the green?
Duncan is sitting right this minute hating us.
Yeah.
Sorry, Duncan.
Get on with it, he's saying. While he eats something. What does Duncan eat? What do you feed a Duncan?
What does Duncan eat? Some kind of
he
special
eats
Duncan
Amiga
thing.
boing balls.
Does he really?
Yeah.
He eats Amiga balls.
Scotch eggs.
Lovely. Oh, yes, that needs to be in the outtakes. Extra footage of you feeding Johnny. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, where are my cats? Cats, come here and do something interesting on camera. Stupid.
Right, that's as good as I'm going to get it. It's there a little bit, but at least it's not flickering. Oh, now my microphone's...
Yeah, and your seat as well. Your headrest.
Oh, yeah.
Is this
annoying?
This is the modern version of, when your dad would get up and just mess with the TV to get a slightly better picture.
This is my mum trying to set the video.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to watch anything on the TV for the rest of the week after Dad had improved it.
How's that?
Yes, that's perfect. Let's go.
Yeah? Okay. Sorry, Duncan. Hello, and welcome to the This Week in the Retro Hour. Ravi, do a confused hello.
Oh, a confused hello. I just confused. Do it again.
Yeah. I was very confused.
I'll do it again. Okay. Hello, and welcome to This Week in the Retro Hour.
Hello.
Perfect.
Right, okay, we'll do that. So, Duncan, we're going to record 2 intro lines, and if you think the first one is too close to the mark, then you can substitute for the second one, which was... What was the second one? What was the normal one we just said?
Fisting the monkey.
It was not. It was not. What was it? I can't remember what you said.
Monkey business.
Monkey business.
It should be spanking that monkey, not spank the monkey.
Spank thank monkey I've got at the moment.
Spanking.
No, I was going to go for that. What do you reckon? Spank that monkey.
Spank that monkey. Okay.
Spank that monkey. All right. Okay. Stop it. Spank that monkey. All this and more on This Week in Retro. And we'll do spanking the monkey as well. Spanking the monkey. All this and more on This Week in Retro. And now the one that will make it to the final cut. Monkey business. All this and more on This Week in Retro. Very serious topic. Right, let's do it.
As I mentioned, the new book comes out in September. And here is the blurb from the back of it to see if it entices you. You, the hero, travel to the city of Salamonis to make your fortune. But will you join the strong arms and travel across Alancia guarding merchant caravans? Or will you study at the famous halls of learning? Ooh. Will you enter Buffon Fen in search of Cauldronwood? Don't ruin it. Oh, Neil.
Sorry. You don't want to watch a movie with me.
Everybody out of the... I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do it again. So I mentioned the new book comes out in September, and here's the blurb from it on the back to see if it entices you. You, the hero, travel to the city of Salamonis to make your fortune. But will you join the strong arms and travel across Alancia guarding merchant caravans? Or will you study at the famous halls of learning? Will you enter Buffon Fen in search of cauldronweed, or rid King Salomon's mine of the pest that plague it? Will you bring Cardinal Zin to justice, or set off in search of the horn of the black unicorn? And just who is the Shivering Man, and what does he have to do with the mystery of the Screaming Sky? It is down to you to uncover the secrets of Salamonis.
Salamonis.
Why it's time for us, I would imagine.
I did notice on Saturday, I wanted to listen to the show, and it popped up on YouTube, and I enjoyed it. And then I got in the car and did the Spotify thing, and the show wasn't there yet.
Yeah, Duncan cocked up and he fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You hear that, Duncan? You're getting the blame.
We're not recording yet, so... Oh, no, we are.
Yes, we are.
Did you hit record? You absolute Neil. You hit record just so you can... Oh, poor Duncan.
Beautiful.
I always wonder if Duncan sits there And while we're laughing and mucking about and all the rest of it, whether he's enjoying joining in with us laughing or whether he's sitting there going, will you shut up and just go on with it?
Just need to edit this thing down.
It's 3 a.m. I need to be in bed. This is not funny. Yeah.
But you've got a bottle opener for your troubles, Duncan, so that's fine. Yeah.
So the next story is This Week in Pajaco, who has submitted another story from.
Sorry, Dave. That was just for the for Duncan's benefit. We didn't stop there for an edit before going into the next story.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Are you going floppy again?
Am I going floppy again?
He stayed floppy the whole time.
Where's your next story? I've got to find it. Here we go. Okay, we're ready.
In fact, I've noticed a mistake I did in the first story I'll need to correct. I didn't see who submitted that story, so I'm going to go and...
We don't do mistakes on this show.
No.
Did you know the Evercade plays arcade games? Did you know the Evercade plays arcade games?
The purple cartridges?
New thing, apparently.
No, it doesn't. Rubbish.
That wasn't Spokey Dokies, was it? Spokey Dokies were the little round things that you actually put on the spokes of the wheel.
They slid up
and they went up and down. They slid up and down. Yeah. Don't ever do that action again, Chris. They slid up and down.
Well, actually, oh God, no.
I'm going to have to do that segment again.
Imagine it.
Great faces every...
And it's just lovely to see people still using them to make new music. So that's awesome. Yeah. Should we get on with this week's stories?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Duncan, you can choose whether it's Chris or me that says "let's do it" because we both said it at exactly the same time. He's got.
Let's do it.
My end, it wasn't the same time, so it must be a slight lag. Couple of.
Well, he can delay it. Because let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. It's time now for our community question of the week. And last week we were talking about AI, and it posed AI creating art specifically. And it posed the question. We're looking at how AI... Are you right there, Chris? What's he doing? He's choking.
He's drunk. He's muted.
He's muted himself.
Sorry, that hit me right at the back of the throat. Yes, I'm fine.
That's what she said. Right,
Nothing
let's
to
do
see
this
here.
again. Right. It's time now for our community question of the week. Last week we were talking about
Neil's actually just mentioned Alex's channel Arcade Archive, and his latest video, he was picking up a Burger King. It's a classic arcade Burger King, early 80s one.
Hang on, Dave. It's not called Burger King. You're thinking about lunch already.
It's called McDonald's. A Big Mac. They're not very big anymore, are
Burger
they?
time. Burger time.
Burger
What?
Time.
Oh, yeah.
Not Burger King.
What?
Duncan, that's your first outtake. So I was watching Arcade. We hope you enjoyed those outtakes. We certainly did, looking back at them. Thank you very much, Duncan, for taking the time to collect those when you were furious at us for wasting your time. We are, of course, sponsored by Pixel Addict. So please go to the website.
This level of professionalism is sponsored by Pixel Addict.
Yes. Yeah. Don't associate that with them. But still buy the magazine, www.pixel.addict.media. But thank you very much for watching. We will be back next week with another one of these, where you will see even more outtakes. We hope you enjoyed it, though. Have a lovely new year in 2023.